I know that this is a non-section game, so it doesn't really have implications in terms of making it into the playoffs for either team. It could certainly have a major factor in seeding if you get in, but it didn't feel like a game that lacked intensity. It felt like a big-time section game, or my colleague said even at times felt like a playoff game. How important is it to play games like this out of the section?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I mean, first, hats off to Shaler. Unbelievable team. They play hard as heck. They share the ball well. They're coached extremely well. I thought that was just an exciting game on all fronts. So really proud of just the product these two teams put out together. But yeah, playing games like this is what you need to do to prepare yourself to try and win games in February. I mean, like you said, that felt like a section game, a playoff game. You grind it out late in possessions, late in the fourth quarter. You got to find ways to execute, get stops, do what you need to do to win the game. And those are important reps for us to get. So I'm so proud of our guys. We were so resilient. We found ways to get it done time and time again. And I'm so happy for them, especially these seniors.
You played and coached at the collegiate level for quite a while. You played professionally. So you know all about how the game looks with a shot clock. Without a shot clock, you get scenarios like we see tonight. I think you had about a minute and a half possession to close out regulation. You wanted the final shot. And then you had to defend for about 50 seconds at the end of overtime with Shaler taking the final shot. Talk me through what you try to accomplish on both ends, whether you're holding or defending against the final shot.
Yeah, I mean, when you're holding it there for the last shot, we're just trying to get the best shot available. Can we get something at the rim? Can we get a wide open standstill? Can we get something that is a good shot, pass up a good shot for a great shot? So we want to be patient, make them work defensively, and try to get them to have a lapse or us create a great shot. So that's what we're trying to do on the offensive end. Defensively, we're trying to hold our ground, force a tough two, make them have to score over us, box out, and secure the ball to try and get the stop. So, it's a double-edged sword. Obviously, the shot clock is enjoyable. I enjoyed having it whenever I played in college and professionally. It helps, pick up the pace of the game. But at the same time, whenever you're on offense and you don't have a shot clock and you can hold for the last shot the way we both did, it comes an advantage. If you're a senior-driven, composed team and you can hold to give yourself that last opportunity, it's great. So, good and bad. Good and bad.
Brandon London had a pretty good game for them. He is a talented player in the post, a big body. It seemed like even if you denied him the first time, he always got the rebound, put it back up. He was terrific finishing with the left. You kind of had to make a little bit of a lineup change with the guy that we're going to talk to momentarily. He played what felt like the entire fourth quarter in overtime. What went into that decision, and what did Drew do well? Yeah, I mean, first off, hats off to him. I mean, he's an excellent player. We knew that we were going to have to really defend and make it tough on him, and he kind of had his way in the first half with us. We knew with the lineups that we had, we weren't making it as tough on him as we needed to. And Drew comes in, he works his butt off. He's a physical kid. He knows how to use his body. He's willing to do anything that we ask of him. He's such an unselfish player that just gives his all to the team, and I knew that our best opportunity for us to be able to slow him down and give ourselves the best chance to win was to have Drew in there and continue to kind of battle him, hand in hand. And I thought Drew did an excellent job. I mean, he came in, he was ready from the jump. He denied him first pass on the rotations. He walled up, made it tough, boxed him out, got him out of there. I was just extremely proud of Drew, and that's why we continue to ride with him in the fourth and both overtimes. Is his late game efficiency and effort on 32 was just exactly what we're looking for. So we had to continue to ride it the way we were.
Yeah, Jesse, I'm sorry a little bit late getting over. I was talking to Rick Klimchak from Pitt of Greensburg.
He just had his 400th win.
He did indeed, and he is looking around, some of your local players. But I thought the game did change when Drew got into the game. He kind of matched up extremely well with London, maybe not quite as tall, but I can't wait to talk to Drew. I'm going to ask you what you thought his thought process was when they got the ball into him and he's steamrolling toward the hoop and they kind of fouled him. I was wondering what he was thinking. Do I just bring it back out? Do I try to get the hoop? What do you think was going on there?
Yeah, I mean, I think what's going on in his head is he's going to go be aggressive. If he can go get a wide open layup, go get a wide open layup. But he's also a very intelligent player. He knows if he doesn't have it, he's going to be strong with the ball. He's going to be confident with it. He's not going to panic, and he's going to find the next guy available. And if they don't foul him, what he did, he held his composure. They fouled him. He has confidence in himself. We have the utmost confidence in him. He steps up, makes two big free throws.
Yeah, I thought he did that a couple times when some of your ball handlers were getting in trouble. He did move around, got possession, held it a count or two, and then got it back to the appropriate players.
Absolutely. Extremely high basketball IQ. And what's crazy is football is his main sport. So this is his secondary sport. But we trust him wholeheartedly, his effort, his energy, the physicality he plays with, and his basketball IQ. I mean, it's stuff that you can't really teach, so it's awesome to be able to have him.
That's true. And I know that there are a lot of really good football players that play basketball that do not get an offer until the football coaching staff comes in and watches a couple of basketball games. They're looking at footwork, change of direction, and so on. So. And he has that.
Absolutely, he does. He does, for sure, 100%. 100%.
I want to ask about the seniors because it's senior night, and I know that especially here at Franklin Regional, it's not a breeze through senior night recognition. You allow the players to talk about what everyone means to them. They pick out their favorite teacher as well. But beyond that, the impact that they've made on this basketball team has been significant. When you think of that group, what comes to mind?
Yeah, I mean, they have a spot in my heart for sure. I mean, that's really the first kind of group that I had whenever I first took over as the head coach here. Obviously the juniors now and the seniors were the first group of guys that were really in the gym with me all summer leading up to the first season, and I've really spent a lot of time with these guys and really developed great bonds, great relationships, and we have great trust amongst one another between coaches and players. So it's a special group, and for them to be able to get a win on senior night, it's been it's an unbelievable feeling. I know the last two senior nights we haven't been able to get our seniors wins, so that's always an important thing. You want to have those guys be able to have a great night and be able to celebrate. So was really proud of them. I mean, our seniors and juniors are leading us day in and day out, and I'm so proud of the example that they're setting for our young guys on how to win tough games, how to stay together, how to share the ball, how to compete, all those little things that are hopefully going to pass down to those younger guys, those sophomores and freshmen that are watching these guys and learning from them.
Yeah, I thought it was a very physical game. I thought the boys on both teams had some nice conversations throughout as well. Two really, really good teams, two ultra-competitive teams.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, both teams, nobody wants to lose. I mean, especially them. They're senior driven as well. Those guys want to make a run. They want to be able to win games. We both have competitive dudes, and sometimes in the heat of the battle, things get chippy a little bit. And that's where you hold your composure. You have a word or two. It happens, but don't let it get too far. Keep going and continue to just play the game.
And you could meet again.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. No, we definitely could. I'm hoping we make a run and we meet them again. Looking forward to another great game.
Congrats on this victory. Go enjoy it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
All right.